You are listening to Get With The Fix Radio, New Jersey's #1 station for music, talk, and mix-up, featuring some of the world's most versatile DJs and hosts from around the world. To listen live and or to advertise with us, please go to www.getwiththefix.net.
When him full of Vienna, when him muscle up. And as a girl, you full up of the good stuff. From you know you are hot as your feet, go and back it up. I make you go ooh, 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 my belly. Ooh, 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 my belly. Ooh, 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 my belly. I still a vibrate like a celly. I make me go ooh, 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 my belly. Ooh, 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 my belly. Ooh, 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 my belly. You say my body extraordinary. Him knock it up like a hammer. A bad word of my grandma. Me nominate if he be president like Obama. Me nah go retreat because I take before the sun. Me nah full stop, nah no comma. Me know me thing turn up like Madonna. That's why him give me Anna. Him tell me say him love me when me turn it like a spanner. Me so stammer like him joke me with that drama. But me still nah go ball for me mother. I make me go ooh, 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 my belly. Ooh, 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 my belly. Ooh, 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 my belly. But still I vibrate like a celly. I make me go ooh, 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 my belly. Ooh, 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 my belly. Ooh, 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 my belly. You say my body extraordinary.
Good evening, good evening, good evening. Good gosh. Let me just tell y'all something, right? Good evening, China Boutique. Get with the fix, Michelle G. I'm in the building, I think. I'm in the building. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, right? This whole trying to do this show on Instagram thing is getting to be like crazy right now. I thought my iPad was fully charged. Came downstairs, the iPad is 3%. Good gosh, help me. Lord help me. Help me. Okay? So I'm Instagram live from my cell phone. So I'm hoping nobody calls me, texts me, or anything. I did put the phone on Do Not Disturb. And I told the people that could get a hold of me, don't call me. Okay? And I'm hoping when I go live on Instagram that it comes properly with my guests. If not, we're going to use the other system. Unfortunately, we're just going to have to do that. Okay? But get with the fix, Michelle G. It's Wednesday. It is a what's the word for today? Gloomy, foggy, extra crazy. In the United States right now, I don't know if anybody's paying attention, but we are having some serious issues going on right now in the US. They said that it started in Canada. We don't know. It looks like COVID, brother, has arrived because we're back to wear masks. They told us to wear masks today to avoid the smoke and the air outside. A lot of jobs let their employees go early. Schools were even closed early today because of this fog. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on, but they're saying that it came from Canada. So we know US like to blame other places when things are happening here. So again, we don't know what's going on, but we know that it is extremely dark and foggy. The sky was orange today. Um, yeah, it's scary. It's kind of scary. I don't know if anybody else feels that way, but it's scary. So get with the fix, Michelle G. I am in the building, streaming live, of course, on getwiththefix.net. Blaze Radio, Mighty Mix, Majestic, Coffee, and also Metric Radio, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, everywhere, everywhere. But I guess in the coming days we'll find out what really happened today. We don't know what really happened today, but we'll find out. We'll find out. Hopefully, they tell us.
I want this on me Insta famous dirty girl. The likes and the comments that I got to the head. Well, my talk to them. That's in a real life. Them only at pa Instagram, not pa Instagram. Hey, girl, where will your fake likes? Them girl are just a sham, girl are just a sham. Nothing a real body, body, nothing a real body, body. Teen fake all the freak, body, nothing a real body. Body. I do not like my talk chat to my back higher. Was with the money, but you have to give back higher. Was with the Gucci bag pass Snapchat, but your friend did lend her, so she a collect that. Hey, you're too high for your girl when I have nothing. Remember say you only famous for something, and even then you have nothing for sure. So how me for textiling from my Instagram? How? That's in a real life. Them only at pa Instagram, not pa Instagram.
Yeah, folks, it's Wednesday. A lot going on in the world. I don't know if we all want to go to church and say a prayer or 10. I don't know.
Hey, we are bad girl for them any day. We are hot girl for them anywhere. Yeah, I owe them man self front to pay. We are us a man can't chat away. Yeah, anything my post member my own. Me na beg, me na borrow, me na loan. Live in a glass house and a true stone. Hey, girl, me have your life for my phone.
Link up my little pretty. Head down a soap, but up on the knot pole. Drive is so crazy, me not charge toll. Style is so sick, but me never cough cold. Oh, your ex is a jump, it's just a tadpole. My future no favor inside a hole. Enough man can't score inside of my goal. I know me that my style different, can't pray that. When me want the proper fix, want proper fix. When me want the proper fix, quint up my little pretty, yo God. When me want the proper fix, me a call you. Want proper fix. When me want the proper fix.
We do have a lot to discuss tonight, and of course, we have our special guest who will be here at about 7:10 or so, 7:15, 7:10ish. Yeah.
Brace it front way, back way, anyway you want me catch it up. Boom me a boom pan. Boom me a boom panela. Nobody check it out. 9 months baby fi ban. For me body boy you can't sign off. When me want the proper fix, want proper fix. When me want the proper fix, quint up my little pretty, yo God. When me
About Vibes Cartel again. Have we heard anything?
On the bed, you fi bang it again. And if you take it as a door, you slam it again. Bubble till long, then I show head. Bubble till long, then I rip my bed. Underwater me, underwater me, underwater.
Do we have any updates on Vibes Cartel and the situation that was happening with his illness? I don't think we do. I know people are still asking the Prime Minister of Jamaica to let him out to have his surgery. So I think we're still waiting for some updates. If anybody know, let me know what's going on. Let me know.
On the bed, you fi bang it again. And if you take it as a door, you slam it again. Bubble, bubble, till long, than a shower head. Bubble, bubble, till long, than a river bed. Underwater, me want underwater. Underwater, me want underwater. Underwater, me underwater. Underwater, me want underwater. No, love it when you take it and you take it. Sit down on the mat, it a vanish like a magic. Skip it and you happy if you sell, you make a profit. Up in the attic, at the tower, we go at it. Good thing I am a swimmer, so that the aquatic. Can you so erratic, if I saw you give me graphic. I dig you in every little topic. And me wish me could not take you, put in my pocket. Make you so polite. Tell Superman you are the kryptonite.
Yeah, like I said, we are still waiting for some update on Vybz Kartel's illness, and the fact that people are asking the Prime Minister of Jamaica to, let him out of confinement so that he can have the surgery that he needs. I didn't get a chance to follow up to see where we are in the process, but hopefully, he's doing better. We hope. We don't like to see anyone suffering, regardless of the situation. It's not cool to see anybody suffering. So let's hope that everything is okay with him. Let's just hope everything is okay with him. In other news today, it is so much going on in the world besides the smoke that is over the US and Canada right now. I hope anyone that has family in Canada, I spoke to my cousin and she said that she believes that it started in Quebec, in Canada. So I don't know if it's still going on. So I hope that anyone that has family, that everybody is doing okay, because again, this is not a cool thingamajigger that is going on right now. For lack of better words, I don't know what to call it, but I think it's thingamajigger. Okay, so I get with the fix, Michelle G.
Tony back here, I look over my shoulder. Tony back here, I look over. Tony back here, back shot. Turn round and jiggle it up, jiggle it up. Turn round.
I see Treesteppravers on my live. Treesteppravers, just in the event the Instagram don't work properly, I'm gonna send you guys another link to connect. Okay, I'll add you guys in a minute.
Me a bubble like soda fiddy. Back at rat bat stop chat boy. When me said that we did, no play you fi play there. When me said that we did, foot up on that chair there. Your skin pretty.
Let me know if you heard me, Treesteppravers. Did you hear what I just said? Just let me know real quick if you guys heard what I said.
Make him body shiver, it get dizzy. Him want take the last money and just giggy. That style they have him weak. A refugee man seek. Ma push it back on him and tell him slap the cheek. The whole place get wet up like my roof a leak. The furniture a squeak.
Time we not just one more that shoes me that does no. But long time we not just stop. But long time we not just stop. One mountain shoes me that dust down. From me about 9 and not just now. Yeah. But long time we not just stop. But long time we not just stop. One mountain shoes me that dust down. From me about 9 and not just now.
Man, I no visa, but my heart in the States got a tick na Miami, she want for come up here. Me but anyway, some little boy just body in them place. If a money at the topic, then you better add the name. Bet the money never change. Only heap of fire upon the ends, but still I watch out for the fake. Every girl where you don't say them want forgive me. I'm a sending her, oh, lift up, then a shape. Them say me song, them never had them lie. No, them want for do collab to me, a stream on Spotify. I fi tell them send a link me without money for my vice. Them know for reach part me that it take one leap of sacrifice. I that them don't like. Everybody I tell me them proud of me. The road up, we living it up. better shut your mouth. British links, so tell them, say we got the one style.
One fear. The man take away the house and the car. See me a party, but I miss you one war. Tell a girl me will lick off the face left a scar. A girl a chat nothing and one fear. The man take away the house and the car. See me a party, but I miss you one war. Tell a girl me will lick off the face left a scar. When me
let me know if you're ready. Let me know if you're ready.
Bout you a wife, liquor girl, better you lift up. Self-praise and no recommendation. But you good and I know you not wanna fun. Walk out me and my friend, them a laugh out. Hot topic comedy man, them a talk about. Me think set in a life, me well sort out. Some girl lost, them still stuck at the crossroad. A girl a chat, nothing and one fear. The man take away the house and the car.
The amount of drape up and badness. Anytime she play my song, it cause a conflict. Him search your phone and see it full up on my graphics. Paranoid G, she like a perfect picture for the artist. Out of the list, I'm worried about the softness. You want to see how she a got on with me up. Neck queen, she have the right type of nasty. A different ball game with the boss kicks a boy, you could have kill him or still a knock. You could have dead. Kill him or still a knock. You could have cry. Kill him or still a knock. One touch, sick, make sure wet up in up. Little boy. Your sister, you are up, you are gone. And she still not broke, you are cry. Kill him or still a knock. One touch. Abroad. Him get the phone and block me number. She spike the boy juice and make him snoring at the slumber. Then she come for cure the gangali like Louis culture. Think I lightning a clap when me and a slap.
Get with the fix, Michelle G. I am live in the building. Again, we are streaming live on getwiththefix.net, Blaze Radio, Mighty Mix, Majestic, Coffee. Hello. Oh, I can't hear you. Oh my goodness. Hold on. I can't hear you. Hold on. Do you hear me? You hear me? But I can't hear you. Hold on.
The amount of drape up and badness. Anytime she play my song, it cause a conflict. Him search your phone and see it full up on my graphics. Paranoid G, she like a perfect picture for the artist. Out of the list, I'm worried about the softness. You want to see how she a got on with me up. Neck queen, she have the right type of nasty. A different ball game with the boss kicks a boy.
Testing 1, 2. Treestep in the house.
Kill him or still a knock.
There we go.
I can't hear you now.
You can't hear me? Oh my goodness. What is happening?
No, you don't have to type that.
Hold on.
Sit down on the then you must a wine for me. Me like this a pretty girl a ride for me. Pretty like a dolly, so you dolly and a deliver shit like a light. In the ear, me liking it. And you want me got me chocolate with. You could make me wanna fight for it. Somebody go tell the girl that me want in the pretty bring it kitty, give me for me diggy. Boom and then you boom. No bag a man not touch up. Boom and then you pat it up a one man to you.
We're having some technical difficulties, but we're close.
Can you hear me now? You still can't hear me? All right.
No, nothing.
Nothing at all.
I could just hear the music, but nothing now.
Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna send you guys a link, okay?
You hear her on your own?
The music, but nothing else.
She can. Oh, I can hear you on my wife's audio.
You can hear me on your wife?
No, I don't hear her.
You don't hear me at all?
You don't hear her, right?
No?
You want to call me back? Let's try it again.
Yeah, I'm going to send you a link. Okay?
But I could just hear your music a minute ago, so
Yeah.
whatever you just did before.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Hold on.
You could make me woulda fight for it. Somebody go tell the girl that me want in the pretty bring it, kitty, give me for me dig it. Boom and then you, boom and then you, boom and then you.
Do you hear me? No? You're not hearing me. Okay. I'm gonna send you guys a link. So hang up. I'm gonna send you a link, okay?
Sorry about that.
Yeah, folks, I'm not really sure what is going on with my Instagram live, but I will definitely send them a link right now so we can go live a different way.
British link, I'm here, so I'm going to run till that sound till that tonight.
Do you hear what she's saying?
Hang up and I'll send you guys another link. Can she hear me? Hang up.
Hang up.
27 people.
Leave.
No.
Hang up.
Maybe.
Hang up and let me send you another link. Okay, there we go.
Sit down pon me name like back it tap he could do the body black traffic snap chatty fat crutches. Me name in a them out should on them like scotch bonnet. Star in a star watch people a grab it. What them a do? Yeah. What them a think? Them full of mouth, yeah. What full of links? Only ice me know about. I want me put in on my drinks. What them a do? What them a think? Them full of mouth. My full of links. Only ice me know about. I want me put in on my drinks. I test thing on the ground. In the mouth, just like chewing gum. Off and name them a try bringing on 9 ball. Me a try fling stone. Make my fly like John. I feel defend my one. Real queen when I tie with clown. Sit down pon me name like back it tap he could do the body black traffic snap chatty fat crutches. Me name in a them out should up on them like scotch bonnet. Star in a star watch people a grab it. What them a do? Yeah. What them a think? Them full of mouth, yeah. My full of links. Only ice me know about. I want me put in on my drinks. What them a do? What them a think? Them full of mouth. My full of links, only ice me know about. I want me put in on my drinks. Run tell this, run tell that. British links. Tell them no interviews, no phone calls. Just stay the hell away from me. What them a chat say? All that there. Watch this. People put my name like taxi. Diving on your mama and splash way. Only papers me know about. Benjamin Franklin. My Benz carry ass power. Them a ride donkey. Girl alone mix up. Hey boy a suck out like brief. Go fix up. Sit down pon my name like back it tap he could do the body black traffic snap chatty fat crutches.
Oh, get with the fix. Michelle G. I gotta have my engineer come back in here and figure out what is happening with my Instagram live. Like, it's really crazy. I don't know what's going on. But I just sent the folks a different link so that we can go live. I don't know what's going on with my Instagram. I'm not really sure. Treesteppravers, that link that I just sent you guys, can you connect to it so we can go live differently? I have another way for us to go live. It's not on Instagram, but it will be streaming on YouTube and Facebook as well. So don't come live on my Instagram. The link that I just sent you in inbox, just send that back to me. Send that, come on, go live on this end. So while we wait for that to happen, guys, look, technology is like the worst thing. We hooked this thing up over the weekend. It worked perfectly fine. And now it's like giving me a hard time again to do so. So yeah, man, technology, that's just how it goes sometimes. So I'm just waiting for them to join this live that I have here, the invite that I just sent. So I'm just waiting for them to join that link, okay? But I am here in the building. I hate when things don't work. I get annoyed when things don't work because I was prepared for all of this. Okay, can we try to grab one second? No, it's not gonna work. I don't know what's happening. Tree Step, I don't know what's going on with it. It's not connecting. Somehow it's not connecting. So if you guys just go live with me on that link that I just sent you, we'll be live right now. I'm just waiting for you guys to join it. That's all. I'm just waiting for y'all to join it. It's not gonna do it. I don't know what's going on, man. I don't know what's going on. I didn't touch anything in here. Sometimes, like I said, things just go left. So I'm gonna have to. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. There they are. Hello, hello, hello. Hello.
We just put is there a camera on this as well? Hit the camera.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yep, I can hear you.
It's still, what is happening? Hold
I
on.
can hear you though. I just can't see you.
The mic is up. Are you guys hearing
Hello?
me?
Loud and clear.
No?
Yeah, loud and clear.
Hello? 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 Hello?
You.
Hello?
Yes, we hear you.
So go back and hit the microphone.
It is. Microphone?
You're not
Hello?
hearing me?
No. Yes, we hear you.
You hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, but I don't hear you guys.
Can you? Yeah. Yeah.
This is the strangest thing. Yeah, I don't hear you guys at all.
Hello, 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 hello.
Okay, but I don't hear you guys. So
Let's see.
good Lord, help me with this thing. I'm not sure what is happening. They say that they hear me, but I'm not able to hear them. Okay.
Drop that.
Send request.
Yeah.
Drop that.
I don't know.
Or turn it down.
I don't know.
They could hear us.
Turn it down.
Or no, she can't hear us.
Turn it down.
Okay.
Hold on, guys. Hold on.
I don't hear you.
The feedback is.
I'm not hearing them at all. Yeah. Oh my goodness. I think I'm gonna have to reschedule you guys because I'm not hearing you. I'm not sure what's happening with the
You
microphone.
want to try on the ground?
I'm not sure what's happening. I don't know what's going on today. Let me try back to Instagram and see if I hear that. I'm gonna try back to Instagram. Oh my gosh, I hate when this happens. I'm not sure what's going on with my hookup. But I have to get somebody to look at it. Something has to be done.
Sit down on it, then you bust a wine for me. Me like this a pretty girl a ride for me. Pretty like a dolly, so you dolly and I deliver shit like a lightning. Yeah, me liking it. And when me come, me trouble with. You could make me woulda fight for it. Somebody go tell that girl that me want in the pretty, bring the kitty, give me for me diggy. Boom and then ya, boom and then ya, boom and then ya, boom. No bag a man nah touch up.
Can you? Do you hear me?
Well,
you hear me now?
I can hear you.
Yes, thank you, Jesus. My goodness. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Welcome, guys. How are you? And thank you for being so patient.
Oh, please. Technology is not my best either. So big up yourself, and I'm glad everything worked out.
Yes, thank you, Jesus. Amen. I am so happy to have both of you right now on my live. Because I watch your Instagram and I watch people post you guys, and I am always wondering, like, how did you guys end up here? Like, how did you guys end up in dancehall?
Yo, I'm sort of wondering the same thing, but really, this girl's fault.
So, tell me, how is it your fault? How is it your fault, wifey?
It is not my fault. It's a blessing, by the way. A blessing.
No, here's how it all started. So the wife was really into reggae when she was younger. She grew up in Jersey City.
Okay.
And just really liked the reggae music. And, you know, she had people around her listening to it. Two of her girlfriends were really into it. So she always loved reggae music. I was always a dancer. I always loved, you know, partying and having a good time. I was always a dancer. And, you know, I break dance and stuff when I was younger. So, you know, that was all life. So,
and when we first started to date, he always brought me to these techno parties, and I would just stand around and just like, all right, okay, this is all right.
But one night the music changed, all the reggae music.
Oh, okay.
That was when we were dating. That was over, you know, 18 years ago now, you know. So that was years ago. So and we ended up going to Jamaica for our honeymoon.
Oh, nice.
Oh, that was 16 years ago.
Okay.
And basically, you know, we went to Jamaica, and, you know, there's those guys at the pool that always teach you a few moves. Well, I picked up the moves like real quick. We ended up going out to one of the local clubs that night. Wow. And we mastered up the whole place with the locals and everything, with the guys from the resort.
Starfish and Trelawney.
So
nice.
That was, like I said, 16 years ago, and we're still just having fun, enjoying the music, and you know, that it's what we enjoy together. So that's, you know, my rule is happy wife, happy life.
That's what they say. That's what they say. Tell me how you guys met, because you said you've been together over 18 years. So how did you guys meet?
You know?
So I grew up in a really strict household, and I was never really allowed to leave the house after 10 p.m. But I was house sitting on a Monday night, and my girlfriend calls me up, and she's like, hey, do you want to go to the city? And I said, are you kidding? It is 10:30 on a Monday. You're not home. Come out. And I said, okay, come pick me up. And we ended up at a bar in the East Village, and he comes along.
Yep, wow. And we just, we met in typical fashion in the bar in the East Village, and yeah, we ended up working not too far from each other in Manhattan back in the day. So the rest is history. We started hanging out. And
the very next day, he calls me. He's like, you want to go for lunch? I'm like, sure.
Not the next day. Oh, you knew what you wanted, huh?
The next day.
It happened like that. But we were partying that night, and something happened. And we, like, abruptly, she left with her girlfriends. And I was just like, whoa, hope she calls me.
But did you call him, or you just was like, nah, I'm not calling him. I'm going to wait for him?
I had a little too much rum in me that I accidentally deleted his phone number. One of those old school clamshells that's like want to store or delete. I'm like, oh no, I hope he calls me again. Wow. And he did. So thankfully he did.
Wow, what an amazing story. Now I know that you guys are Caucasian, right? And this is a Caribbean culture. Tell me some of the culture vulture stories that you guys have probably encountered. Like, what was that about?
Well, you know, the only place we really get it is on the internet, because in real life, you know, we're just out there having fun, we're vibing, we're doing things, you know. So ultimately, no one, you know, ever says anything to us out there, and you know, when we're having fun. But again, we've been around, you know, doing this So I said we were originally in Jamaica 16 years ago.
Right.
We were probably in Jamaica over 35 times.
Yeah.
So we spend a lot of time on the island. We've driven and traveled the entire island of Jamaica at least 2 or 3 times.
Okay.
We spent a lot of time in Kingston, Jamaica, which I consider the heartbeat of Jamaica, and where all the dancers unite. And it's like Dance Hall University. That's why I'm going back there, paying homage to Jamaica, learning everything I can, taking as much and grabbing as much energy as I can, and then bringing it back here and trying to spread the same kind of energy that I see and feel in Kingston.
I love it. Now, how do you avoid those on the internet, those comments? Like, what do you guys do to avoid that?
Well,
I think it upsets me a little more than him. So, but I am getting better at not reading them. Don't pay no mind.
Okay.
These comments don't. We have full-time jobs, so these comments don't pay our bills. We pay.
True.
We love it. We go there with or without the comments.
Definitely.
You know what I mean?
And
So
like I said, really
it's gonna happen, but
the only bad vibes we get is on the internet. Like I said, we're out and about. I mean, I've been certified by all the greats already. We hang with the ravers and Ding Dong.
Definitely.
Go to Jamaica.
And Beast,
Energy
Marvin
Squad,
and
Marvin
Shelly
and
Belly,
Shelly Belly. I'm all close with all those people, and they're all the biggest dancers in the world.
Energy,
So, I mean, some people on the internet sitting on their couch can talk whatever they want. But I'm out there at the dance hall, respecting it, paying money to go to these events.
Definitely.
And I do get a lot of perks these days. I always told myself I don't want to make money at this because then it really turns into a job.
Wow.
But except all the perks. So we do get some of the perks.
Definitely.
So we enjoy that. But again, this is no way a job for us. Again, my main rule is make sure my wife's safe, having a good time.
Yeah.
And then I love dance, so I love the energy. And ultimately, it's like sensory overload. There's always so much going on in Jamaica.
Definitely.
And the vibes is just unmatched. Like I said, I've driven from tip to every side of that island already. So I've met a lot of great people, and there's not,
Yeah, we have a lot of good long time friends. We have Jamaican grandmas,
Nice.
In Jamaica, I've been friends with this kid about 12 years.
Big up yourself,
Andre and his whole family. So we're
and Hacks.
There's something we just got from the last time we were in Jamaica. I don't know if anybody's seen.
Okay.
But we're representing they do all the parishes and
okay.
It's the Ray and Nephew Rum, but our favorite parish is Kingston, of course.
Definitely.
Like I said, the heartbeat of Jamaica. So, we always go to Kingston. We love Ochi. The Grill, of course, is our spot. Our friend in St. Mary, we always visit.
Port Antonio, we love the whole island.
Nice.
And we forgot to explore it until Jason, or Treestep, I should say, started to drive it, because that's where the real freedom is. No schedule. Turn left at the palmetto trees. We do it. Whatever we want to do.
But in Kingston, you can always use on-time taxi.
Definitely. Now, you said that both of you have full-time jobs, and I noticed that you, Jason, that you were at Stockton University the other day. Are you both college graduates?
I am an alumni of Stockton College down there with a big degree.
Nice.
Yeah, my
Southern Connecticut and New Haven. Yeah.
Look at that. The reason I asked you guys those questions is because more time when you see people on social media dancing and hanging out and those things, people think that they have nothing going on, that they're not educated, they're just out here just partying all day long. So that was the reason why I wanted to know about that.
Yeah, we actually both work in the healthcare industry. So I'm a very caring person. I work with the elderly.
Okay.
And, I was very close with my grandma. So, I try to treat all elderly with respect and everybody with respect, all around, So, not only work, but, you know, in life, the way we work is with energy and vibes, you know. So when you're out somewhere and we meet people and the energy's good, and, you know, and that's how you meet people, not by, you know, figuring out, you know, your similarities, but, you know, just by energies and vibes.
Yeah, definitely, definitely. So how do you guys decide which parties to go to, or are you called to host? Like, how does that work?
Well, you know, we're not really too big into the hosting, but, you know, people do want us at their parties. That a lot of people have found out, you know, and to be honest, we placed ourselves, we started noticing there's all these really big, nice events.
Okay.
So we started on the Welcome to Jamrock cruise.
Right.
We did that for 6 years, you know, so, you know, us and Damien, you know, we hung out with all the Marleys and every artist you could ever imagine, from Ding Dong and the Ravers to, I mean, everybody from one of the first people I danced, or one of the first people I danced with on stage at the
is Elephant Man and TOK.
It was TOK.
Because I'm a 90s reggae dance girl.
So TOK was one of the first people that ever pulled me up on stage, and I danced on the Welcome to Jamrock cruise, and that was like the first time I got like an Instagram and a Facebook page.
True story is his original name was Two Step.
Oh.
Yep. So my friend with me in the Grill, Jamaica, a very good friend of mine. Skagoal. So we were riding bikes or scooters all around the West End one day, having the best day of our lives. And he's like, yo, you're always 2 steps ahead of everybody. So but then I became a little more famous, and I was on the Welcome to Jamrock cruise, and Foot the Hype was on the cruise, and he says, you can't be 2-step. In Jamaica, we don't do no twos. You gotta be 3-step. So just as a Jamaican, you know, so I go from 2-step right up to 3-step like that. And, you know, so Foot the Hype is a very good friend of ours from
Big up yourself,
from, you know, from Florida and Jamaica and down there. So we're really tight with a lot of DJs. We everybody. So we really represent.
Because we really try to support everybody.
Definitely.
We're not hooked to one link. We just really, if we're available and I don't have to work early on a Monday morning, we'll be there on a Sunday night, you know?
Okay.
But ultimately, all these big parties, and then after the Welcome to Jamrock cruise, we started doing the Dream Weekend was one, and BRT, of course, which is one of the greatest parties in America. Definitely. So then they take it to America almost, you know, so.
Definitely. I wanted to ask you guys a question about your marriage, right? Because I think that when you're in this scene, that you have to have a partner who wants to go outside with you, right? So tell me how you guys balance outside world and your marriage.
Outside world. Well, he's my outside and inside world.
Yeah, we sort of do everything together.
I really don't spend much time away from him besides work.
Well, the thing is, we don't have kids.
Okay.
Not having kids is, you know, it does allow you to do different things.
Yeah.
So it does allow us to focus on our marriage. And that's something that I always said, you know, I want a strong marriage, and I want to, you know, a happy wife is a happy life, like I said. So, you know, we have a lot of fun. We work hard, and we spend a lot of time with our family, and, you know, it's a complete balance, you know, and, you know, we're very close. We're best friends, and, you know, we have other friends as well. So it's just like, it's anything. It's all key to anything is balance.
No, we got very lucky. We got lucky with each other. We really did.
Definitely. Now, wifey, is there a time when he want to go outside and you're like, I'm not feeling this today?
I think sometimes I catch him more. You want to go out tonight? I don't know. And I'm like, are you sure? And then I just put a little Vibes Cartel on and get him, you know? So, and that gets him in. Like, he's like, all right. He's a driver, you know, so. he has a little more, responsibility.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
He doesn't really drink. I drink, so
the balance.
Yeah.
The balance.
True.
The balance. Now I noticed that because in this culture, in our culture, we tend to dance with any and everybody, right? And I noticed the other day, one of the videos that I put up, you guys were dancing and there was another young lady there, but then you moved her to the side, Jason. You moved her to the side and you danced with your wife. How do you guys balance that type of situation? Because you're a dancer, she's a dancer, and people are going to come up and dance behind you. Do you guys have a conversation before you leave the house as to how that situation goes, or you just go out?
Yeah, no, we have a very good understanding of each other. You know that when we go out, it's we're out there just having fun.
Wait, what video? I didn't. What video?
The three of us, two girls and me. Yeah.
The little one.
Yeah.
Okay. I like.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I like.
Yeah, to us, it's just it's bringing a vibe.
No,
it's,
I also got lucky that way. He's not a jealous person. I'm not a jealous person.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because at the end of the night, I know where he's sleeping. He knows where I'm sleeping.
Nice.
We're with each other all the time,
Right.
so we ain't going nowhere.
Right.
And that's we have an understanding with each other. So yeah, she doesn't dance with guys that much, but.
Oh, you're the bad one.
Some of these guys, some of these Jamaican guys, they're not, they can be a little more brutal.
Yeah,
my balance on my toes are not that good.
I'm a very gentle dancer, I'm like, I don't want Shelly belly dancing with my wife. Pick up yourself, Shelly. But,
Pick up yourself, Shelly.
No, he's total
great.
respect.
No.
All these dancers out there, I just, every time we go to Jamaica, it's the best thing ever. It's, it gets better every time.
Yeah.
And
it's true. And you know what? When we hit number 20, we're like, wow, it's going so well. Like, okay, so what are we gonna do different? Are we good? Okay, let's just go. Let's just go there. We go to maid parties. We do that. And really, every single time, it just gets better.
Nice.
I mean. Yeah.
Have anyone how does your family feel about you guys being in a culture like this? Like, what is their reaction when they see you guys on social media and those types of things? Like, how does that happen? How does that go down?
Our nephews and nieces are pretty much my videographers. So,
for all his promos, yeah.
So they have a nice pool in their backyard, so a lot of my promos are back there.
My parents are just
they're old school, so they don't care. My dad loves it.
Yeah, his dad's a dancer.
My dad has always been a dancer, and that's where I get it from. So he's a party master like me. So he basically loves it, and we've taken our family to Jamaica a few times.
Nice.
Been there.
We had my mom's 60th birthday party in Jamaica.
Nice.
And right before, because my family, some are immigrants, and they have green cards.
Wow.
We were checking the paperwork, and my mom's green card was expired.
We did spend an extra 15 days in Jamaica.
Me and my mom stayed in Jamaica for an extra 2 weeks to try to just go to the embassy in Kingston.
Yeah.
I was like, I like it here. You think they'll hire me at the hotel to clean the rooms? I'm like, yes.
But that's when we became really good friends with like reggae tours in Montego Bay.
Yeah.
Over there, we're really tight with him. So every time we're in, we visit him and his family. So we have so many connects and so many good people.
Yeah, we really did.
So it keeps giving. So we just keep giving as well.
Nice. So tell me, how do you guys practice the dances? Like, are you watching anything? Like, how does that happen? How do you guys do that part of it?
I'm always, like I said, we go to Kingston every year, and pretty much that's when I learn all the new dances. Like, we were just out there. We stopped in Kingston before we were at BRT.
Okay.
And I learned the whole Get There Squad, Pop the Skang, Snow, all those guys. I was up on the top deck of Uptown Mondays doing all the newest dances. They pulled me up there. I was doing it all. So getting opportunities like that and being able to dance at Uptown Mondays, like I call Kingston the Dance Hall University.
Definitely. Definitely.
So back there because again, I don't want to take anything away from any Jamaican. I'm constantly just trying to learn, bring the energy back. If anybody ever wants dance lessons or anything, I always send them to a Jamaican or a yardie of some sort because again, I don't do that. I'm just out to have fun, make sure my wife having fun, and at the same time, you know, I do love dance, and so the fact that Ding Dong embraces us and you know, allows us to do that, you know, I'm just, you know, I'm certified. I've been certified Jamaican many times on every beach in every parish in Jamaica. So, you know, there's gonna be haters out there, but I'm sure as soon as they meet me, you know, would be different because my energy and you know I'm just out here to have fun and you know if you're at a party you're probably there to have fun and I'm probably going to make the place a little more fun. The video of us dancing that's went viral right now, nobody was really having bad vibes. It was just it was hot out, you know. Nobody, and they were screaming my name. The DJs were screaming me, Treestep, Treestep. So that's why I was dancing with it.
I love Busy too.
So, you know, but people construe the video completely different. If they knew all the parts that went into that, you know, I know there we had a table, we had 6 bottles. It was crazy. So, I mean, but it was a great way to start the party. And then we went to Kokomo after that for the biggest street festival.
Outside.
Yeah. Right.
Well, we have every weekend planned basically till September. So
okay. So you have a time frame as to when you stop going outside.
We try to take off, you know, like obviously I don't like cold weather, so as soon as it's cold out, I'm like, get me out of here, you know, just you know, so we buckle down, we work, sometimes
save money and get ready for summertime. You know, we make like a trip to Florida once a winter. We make a trip to Jamaica once a winter.
Last year we went to Jamaica 4 times. Wow. You know, so we're putting back into the culture, you know, we're loving it, you know.
So you guys,
we do give a VIP service, but at the same time, you know, it's you know, we're just giving good vibes, so you know, we're getting back usually. So blessings to everybody that you know has something positive to say. I always say I'm not that good of a dancer, to be honest. You know, I'm not. Most of the people I'm dancing with are better than me, but my energy and timing is impeccable. Definitely. So I could walk into a place and do something the same person just did, and fucking people go nuts just because of my time is pretty good. So, and I've been a kid, so I've sort of, you know, been playing the same tune, you know, having a good time and, you know, enjoying life with the wife.
Definitely. Now, you guys are, again, Caucasian. So how did you guys, in the beginning when you started and going on, how did you guys develop this trust with the Caribbean community to allow you just to be yourselves?
Well, you know, I used to go to these, you know, I grew up in Guttenberg, which is a small little town in between North Bergen and West New York. And we used to always go to these parties Friday nights at the community center. Mm-hmm. There was always reggae DJs, and me and my girlfriends would go and we would just love it. We would just watch everybody. And I wanted to be a part of that. And, you know, I don't know, I just got real comfortable in my own skin around everybody, and we just one person loving the same music. Sometimes I dance to the rhythm, sometimes the drum gets to me and I don't dance to the same rhythm, but you know, I really love the music. So if you love the music, we're one person. You know what I mean? Like,
and that's how we've always been. We've been real open people, and we're just like.
And you know, I had this one Jamaican youth come up to me and was like, "Why is your hair so tall?"
Wow.
You know? And I'm like, well, you know, if you fall, I fall, the same color comes out. We're just different on the outside, you know? Like so.
This was a young Jamaican girl that never saw blonde hair like that.
Yeah, because you know, for us, this for us is like we are very sensitive when it comes to our culture, right? And for someone else to come in and be like, okay, we're doing these dances, we're integrating ourselves into the culture, it could be a shock to just sometimes stand up and watch it, right? So I'm happy that you guys are so confident in what you do, and you don't see the color. You're just like, we're here to have a good time, and that's it.
Period. Done. Yes.
And it's we know Jamaica is all about respect.
Yeah.
You know, there's not a lot of things to have in Jamaica. Everybody's sort of, in the same situation in some sort or another. But what you can do for everybody is show people respect. And that's how we've always been our whole life. So just showing respect and, going out, having a good time. And yeah. I think about it sometimes, but I've gone to Jamaica with some other people that aren't Jamaican, and they really love one part of Jamaica. It's like, I love dance hall. I want to dance, and love to. They only want to dance, and they don't want to do this. They don't want to do that. But we sort of fell into the culture, like. We jump in the car and our music is constantly reggae and dance hall, We go out to restaurants, we got a little place in Teaneck, New Jersey. Our place, Taste of Island Spice, that's like family to us. Literally, we're over there once a week at least, just hanging out with them out in the yard, playing music. Everybody's playing dominoes.
I got a little domino hand on this side.
So, we love the whole culture. You can't just take just one piece of it.
Okay.
We take it all. Like, you could drop us there for a month, and like she can play Ludi. I know every dance on the planet. We've integrated. It's some. When you find something you love, I guess
it's just a part of you.
You want to put time into it, and we just kept going there. And I don't know. I sometimes say, I didn't ask for this. It just sort of happened, And it just, what am I supposed to do? Just stop having fun?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. We're having fun.
I like it. I absolutely love it, because I don't remember where it was the first time I saw you guys. I think it was somewhere in New York. And I was with a group of friends, and we're standing there watching you guys dance. And, as for me, race is not an issue for me, right? Because I work in a community, so it's not an issue for me. But for some other people, that's something that you're like, who are these people trying to take over our culture? Like I said, we're very sensitive about our culture and those types of things. So to listen, and I wanted to talk to you guys today, because I think it's important for people to understand that you're not just out there dancing. Like, you are professionals. You have integrated the food, the language, and all of those things into who you are as people. And when you're outside, it's just to have a good time.
That's it. And we really, like I said, we respect the culture, and it's just, it's something we enjoy so much. And it is a beautiful culture.
Definitely.
And I mean, America has, all of its issues of its own. And, Jamaica has its issues, but again, I'm about vibes and energy and good times and celebrations. So I mean, it just it works for us.
And it's not just one day to celebrate. You got to celebrate
every day. Yeah. Do you guys ever get offended? Because I know sometimes when you guys do your dances and your videos are posted by, let's say, a Ding Dong and Conscience and all of these, and Elephant Man and these folks, do you ever get offended when people just write on there, oh, but they're white, and you guys wouldn't post your black people who are doing this? How do you feel about that dynamic?
I really don't it upset me at first. I was like, oh, I never really knew people actually would think like, oh, why are they here? Or why are they mocking us? No, you should have seen like the love that we have, you know what I mean? Or try to talk to us, and then you could convey that love. You know, you could understand where we're coming from. But just to, just to judge us, and it's going to happen every day. It's going to happen, not every day, but it's going to happen.
It happens more on the internet, of course. This whole internet thing, you only see a part of it. And it's, like this fake little story that we all make up. Yeah. And all post is my best videos, of course.
Right.
But Instagram was, a big part of why, it just Instagram started blowing up, and I was like, people are like, you should try TikTok. And I tried TikTok, and there wasn't like a culture on there. It was more of like, like just people dancing. And I'm not someone that can stand in front of a camera and do all the dances. This is all very new for me.
No, we're natural dancers.
Yeah, put a camera in a party and I can, have a great time. That's what I've been doing.
I rarely practice. It's just, this is just what my bones do. This is what my muscles do when I hear that music,
And we go to so many events, so that's really our practice.
Yeah, definitely. Now, the other thing I wanted to ask you guys is like, so when someone decides to book Treesteppravers, right? What are your guidelines for booking, or you don't have any?
Really,
it's about timing, our work schedule.
Yeah.
Sundays are a little tough for us, so we'll do a couple Sundays, but
to be honest, we love these big, beautiful events. We used to go to a lot of the smaller events, but nowadays, there's too many events out there. So now we really only go to the bigger events. So to be honest, some people give me some tickets here and there. So most people, I'm just like, give me a ticket and maybe a bottle and we'll be there. I never ask for any money. I don't want to make any money at this. I don't take bookings, but I'm like, if I am there, just sort of give me the VIP service and I'll make sure, not only me have a good time, but everybody around us.
And like I said, Jason drives, so it's, responsibility for him. If we go to a party in Long Island, to go to Long Island on a weekend and the LIE, not pleasant to drive on, it's all about timing for us.
Yep. So, but like our schedule now is like, we got BRT, which is a big one. We have Sands coming up this Sunday.
This Sunday,
the biggest party out. We had Good Morning New York, which was last week.
That was that one video, and really, we were just dancing.
Yeah.
At that point,
the
we
DJ was calling my name. Actually, he's like, Treestep. I was like,
video, by the way.
When you hear your name, you can't help but move, right?
Exactly. We're always dancing, and I'm always, we position ourselves. My boy got there early. He put the table right in front of the dance floor because he knew that was coming. So I set myself up. We had a table. One of my boys actually gave me a bottle. Some guy that he hit me up on the internet probably 3 years ago, 4 years ago probably, and he asked me for a promo. I gave him but I don't charge for promos most of the time.
Okay.
He was like, thanks, man. I appreciate it. When I see you next, I'm going to give you a bottle.
No, because
So this party, I'm walking around this party. He's like, Treestep. Yo, I said, if I ever saw you, I'm giving you a bottle. He walked over to his table, picked up a Henny VO.
VSO.
And gave it to me. He's like, I owe you this. And
so nice.
So it's things like that, and the DJ's calling my name. I knew people there. That party was one of the best, first parties of the year. So,
definitely.
The energy around us, the internet decides what they want to capture.
Yeah, definitely. I don't think you guys go anywhere and people don't know who you are.
And some, like we said,
well, sometimes we're like, oh, do we know anybody going to the party? Like, I don't think so. And we're like, oh, hi.
Well, PRT, we've been going for years now. We're veterans, so that's like a go-to. We just did the one in Jamaica. That was unbelievable. These festivals we've really gravitated to, like the 2 or 3 days. We take a couple days off from work, and and we go for it. So
does your jobs know that you guys do this, and how do they feel about it?
I work in a hospital, so
all the yardies know her. She's like, come on, little Kobe.
I love my job. I love what I do.
So her secretary's like, did you see what your husband did? So they all love it.
It's all perfect.
We just tell everybody to keep it down a little bit. interfere with our jobs and our lives. Well, our lives.
Well, I don't want them to know when I'm calling out sick for real or for not real.
True. I'm so happy that you guys have are professionals, even though you go outside and you have a good time. Do you have any regrets? Do either of you have any regrets since starting this?
No, not one regret. It's our key again is just want to be safe and have a good time. Our health is wealth. We want to live a long, beautiful life. I want this girl around me.
Aww.
So it just our main thing is we would just always want everybody to be safe. Florida gets a little crazy every once in a while. We're afraid of Florida right now.
Yeah, definitely. Do you guys when you go out, you're always making sure that you're together? Is there ever a time where you separate at all, or you're just always making sure that you come together, you leave together?
I mean,
we had a table last week, and there was a group of us. So but even if she would, I like to walk around parties. So if she has to use the bathroom, it's like to make a round, we get to link up, we get to see people, because a lot of people at parties stay at one place.
Right.
I always make at least 2 or 3 trips around. I make sure everybody, if anybody I know, I link up with everybody. I say what up, take pictures, do all that, dance. If I see a little someone busting it or a girl, I'll back it up on her. Then the wife will jump in. We'll start a vibe right there for everybody.
We just love people.
The key is just everybody to have a good time. We all pay money for these events. Let's have time, and I don't want to steal nothing from anybody.
Definitely.
If you want a Fleary, Fleary right next to me. We'll all fling our shoulder. It's stir fry. So it's all about just getting the crowd hyped. Having a good time. We're out there. We got one life to live. And I have my motto is, I love my job, but don't work too hard. People. Life is about setting yourself up for the future, having a good time every day, and making sure you're healthy and your loved ones around you are happy. You do that, everything is good in life. My life is perfect, because I do all these things. I work hard. I make sure my wife's good. I have a 401k. I got a freaking job. I give, and the more you give,
the more you
just
get.
I don't ask for nothing. I just give everything I got, and people are just like throwing things at us. So
I wanted to say to you guys that when I posted the video and the flyer, a lot of people were like, yes, this is going to be good. I don't think you guys have done interviews, but people wanted to really know who you are. And I expected that when I reached in the inbox and was like, I would really like to talk to you guys. Even a couple of days, I think, went by, but I'm like, they're busy people. They're outside dancing. It's okay. They're going to get to it. And you responded and you're like, yeah, let's do it. I was thankful that you did that because, again, like I said, people see you on Instagram, but they don't really know who you are.
Yeah, and that's why I told people I want to do more of these. I love talking. I'm in sales, even though I don't feel like I'm in sales because I work with the elderly. I'm just helping them. But I love to talk to people, meet people, and really I have nothing to hide. My thing is just the God honest truth. And if you don't like it, then get over it.
Yeah, definitely. What is some advice that you would give to someone of Caucasian descent who is going to decide that this is something that they want to do? What is some advice you would give to them?
So, I have, there's a couple people I know out there, and there's a lot,
well, it's just part of your life. It's not something that we do. It's just something that we.
But I gravitate, because, people are similar. So I do know some people, like, I do have like a little crew that, of us non-Jamaicans, but again, everybody's their own person. And to be honest, the reason Veronica even says it, that the reason is, because I'm here is because I have her with me. I'm not as threatening as one person coming out trying to do things.
Right.
It's a lady. So a lot of times these guys come out and they try to do it. And they're out there dancing, having a good time.
Yep, and love it also.
I have a couple of my friends, like my boy Eli Reed. He's a big dancer in Jamaica.
Yeah.
He's Get There squad, and he'll be there at Dream Weekend with us too. So he's just someone. He's a pro skater. He found dancehall, and he literally loves the music, just like skateboarding. He loves to learn the dance. He's such a better dancer than me, so better than me. But he doesn't. I got my little sidekick. And I have, 16 years of running around that little island that I love so much.
Definitely. I absolutely love the fact that, you guys are out here. You've embraced the culture. And you go outside and you're just a loving couple who just have a good time. And I keep saying have a good time because that's all that I see you guys doing, right? Is there anything else besides any other places like Trinidad and Barbados and those things? Do you guys have any plans to travel anywhere else besides Jamaica?
Well, when we travel, we love to listen to music. When we're home, we have a playlist that's playing. So for us to go to I hear Trinidad does play a lot of dance hall.
We try to, like soca, we can really take about a couple hours of, and that is it, to be honest. We love it, we like it. Mr. Killer, he's what, but he's not even from China, so I do apologize. But, it's to each their own. We love some soca parties, we love Juve parties, getting in. We jump in and have fun, and we're with it. But to be honest, one day of it is probably the most. Jamaica really is our heart.
But I do have a really good girlfriend of mine, and I would like to go home with her. She's Trinidadian.
Yeah, so we might make it back to Trinidad. We might make it to Trinidad one day.
Okay. I'm looking forward to see you guys going, other places as well, because dancehall music travels all over the world.
We've done a little traveling. I mean, her family's from Europe, so we make it out there. We've seen a little bit of, the scene out there, and we went to Maryland 2 weeks ago for a little booking. Like I said, I usually don't take bookings, but I have a family member down there that I haven't seen in a while. So I was like, oh, we could sort of do both at once. And we had a really weekend. We stopped in Baltimore. We had a great time in Maryland. They party out there. Everybody was dancing. The vibe was so nice. Big up DMV area. Nice. Parties were nice. Everybody out there was a good vibe. So respected dance hall everywhere. It's just good vibes. What we're following.
So you said that you guys don't take bookings, right? And I'm like, but you are good enough to take bookings, and I understand that you're doing this for the fun of it. But why not take all the bookings and use that money to do whatever you want to do? So why not take those bookings?
So my whole thing behind this is I don't want to make any money at this, because then I turn it into a job.
Okay.
And then have a job, you have to do things. People can tell you when to do things. They can tell you how to do these things.
Yeah.
I don't take any bookings. We just do whatever we want. If I just say, if I'm there, treat me like a VIP, tickets, bottle, table. And if I'm not there, then you don't have to spend nothing. I am there, I got it. And we're getting a little older, so we can't make all these events, so miss things, so, you can't be at all of them. So, and I truly believe I just give all I can, and in the end I will receive, so definitely. Again, that's why I don't charge for, but, I have started taking, donations and things like that. To help out with expenses and here and there. But, it usually just to cover everything and things like that. But ultimately, all my promos, if you want to send me a donation, but otherwise, every promo that I've ever done has been, I would say I've done over hundreds, so every one of those I've given to people because I truly believe I don't want to take money from Jamaicans. If you want to book, if you want to go spend your money on someone else and do a booking or something with a Jamaican, I'm going to come there regardless.
Okay.
I take Jamaicans' money and I don't want you giving me. So, so again, that's why you can't call me these culture vultures.
Right. I get it.
I don't want anything. I'm not taking anything. It's so.
But people wouldn't know that, right? Because this is not something that you guys tell anybody, so people wouldn't know the things that you do behind the scenes.
I usually, if people ask, I'll tell you. Like you guys said, I try to be honest and tell the truth as much as I can, and just be honest. But that's we enjoy it so much, and we get so much.
We rarely talk to our friends at parties.
I gotta get a little water. I'll be back.
Everybody's just always dancing and having a good time. But yeah.
I love it. I absolutely love it. And I love the way that you guys, the way how you're doing this. It's like, we're not going to take from the culture because the culture has given us so much. So why not just give back to the culture in an even and clear way, so nobody is like, oh, you guys are culture vulturing.
I've gotten so much that it's you can't even pay. It's things that money can't buy. The happiness and the experiences and the love. Money can't buy that kind of stuff. So again, you give to people, and we end up at people's houses in Jamaica eating dinner. Oxtail and curry goat, and just sitting there having a good time, and
who is one artist that you guys have met that you're like, oh my God, like you got starstruck? Who was that person?
To be honest, we're starstruck by everybody at first. Just because we respect and love the culture, even Ding Dong, he's just such somebody I look up, and he's such a good person.
Yeah, definitely.
And he's just out there like me to, spread the joy and his passion to people. So the fact that, I'm around, I like to be around people that are positive.
Definitely.
Like that. So, I'm just in all the time with these artists because they have to work so hard.
Yeah.
They're working. I mean, I'm just some kid out here, hanging out on the weekends trying to have fun. These people are creating.
Yeah.
I mean, these dancers like the ravers and all those guys, they're making up all these dances. That's why people always ask me, Treestep, make up your own dance move. Make up your own dance move. Maybe one day if I'm in Jamaica and I'm hanging out with Ding Dong and a move comes out of it.
You're gonna, yeah.
But I ain't sitting in my living room making no move, trying to steal something. I don't want none of that. So, I'm gonna just, right now, I'm doing all the big. I had to learn all these routines now. We are running from.
Yeah, it's a lot. Veronica, you said that you had an artist that had you starstruck. Who was that?
I did. It was last summer in Jamaica. And we were in Kingston for a Thursday party. And then I see Bounty Killer walking. I'm like, very cool.
That's right.
Here's Bounty. Oh my God.
So we're dancing. We're just having a good party. This is a Thursday night in Kingston. We see him over there. He see it. We don't. We nod. We don't say much.
I don't go up to him.
Okay.
So a couple days forward. So
we're a dream weekend in the grill.
So we leave Kingston. We go to the grill, and we're hanging.
And he's in the VIP section right behind.
No, in Ocho Rios, Ochi.
Was that Ochi? Okay.
Yeah, in Ochi.
Sorry.
So he's he's in the VIP, like Ding Dong and everybody and Bounty Killer are in the VIP, like right behind us. And I'm like, yo, the ravers are over there. We should be over there. So I walk over, big up Ding Dong, and I look over, and Bounty sort of gave me a nod. I'm like,
oh my gosh. don't ask for pictures, but I've looked for a very long time.
And I'm like, oh, him the general, so I gotta be careful, you know. Man just come up and ask the general for a picture. So I gotta bring my lady first. So, you know, people like that, we just, you know, we still respect them. We've seen them at Uptown Mondays every time, but I'm always the person that, you know, he's, you know, I don't, you know, want to interfere with Bounty. He's got his look, and, you know.
And he has his own quiet time or party time with his friends, so we don't want to.
But you know.
I went up to him and asked him for a photo, and he was great, gave us a photo, and he was like, you know, I remember you both from Thursday.
Remembered us from the Thursday party, and that sealed it. We were just like,
oh my God.
Bounty knows who we are.
That's amazing. That's definitely amazing. I wanted to thank both of you for being here tonight. So tell everybody where you'll be for the rest of this month, for the whole summer. Tell everybody where you'll be at.
Yeah, so Shands, of course, this Sunday, that's the biggest party out there. And then after that, where are we going? I guess the next big...
We have my birthday weekend at Cups.
Cups is coming up 24th. And that's a big
I'm a
one.
solstice baby, so yeah, I'll be at Cups.
Party on that weekend. And then the weekend after that, I think we have BRT will be coming up the beginning of July.
And the end will be Dream.
Yep, and of Bikini Palooza is on. It's over at the Dream Water at that American Dream Mall. So that's like I said, we love these big events. You know, these this events with a lot of people and good times. So sensory overload. So we do go to a lot of these big events. But Spill pool party is in July this year, so we'll be doing that one and. Yeah, so many. At the end of the summer, we got Sips, and of course, the big one, like Veronica said, Dream Weekend out of Jamaica is the link up for anybody going to Jamaica. That's a
July, August,
5 nights.
You guys
8
are
parties.
booked and busy, or just busy.
This is our season, so we're gonna hopefully out there have fun with everybody and enjoy everybody and you know, just dance as much as we can.
Definitely. So. You mentioned about donations, right? Because you say you're not taking any bookings and those types of things. Like, what is your range of donations that people can send, or do you let them decide?
Yeah, really, anybody can decide. Like you know, since I've been saying this, I think I got 1 or 2 donations, and you know, it's since like 2 months ago because all winter I've been doing nothing. But then I sort of came out and I got real busy real quick. I did all these promos and stuff. So then I was just like, you know, that could help because I always want to do something for Jamaica. I like to take a little something there, give it to the ravers or give it to, you know, all the people over in Jamaica when we're there. So yeah, and you know, if it could pay a little bit of the expenses here and there and, you know, stuff like that, I appreciate that. But at the same time, you know, I'm all about giving and, you know, if it works out, I'll repost as much as I can. But, you know, lately it does get a little overwhelming and busy. So I pick up everybody and, yeah, people are so understanding though. Most people, they really understand. Everyone I talk to is a vibe, you know. So, and again, there's going to be these few people that don't understand on the internet, but you know, it's there's so many goods. You know, you can't. The big thing now is it's, you know, people say to succeed you got to sort of fail. So you know, if someone's not hating on you, I guess
you're not doing anything, right?
You know, I have no idea, but really, we don't get that much hatred. You know, there a couple of posts lately. There's been some remarks, but then there's more people coming back at it, saying no. People are defending us, so they sort of know. Pick up everybody, and we'll drink together, and you know, rave and just dance and party and have a good time, or hang out on the beach, and you know.
Definitely. So give everybody all of your social media handles. If you have Facebook, TikTok, whatever you have, so they can get in contact with you.
to be honest, I am on TikTok. You know, I'm Treestep on TikTok as well. TreestStepp. Treestep on that's on TikTok. And my main other one is just Instagram, and I'm Treestep or Treesteppravers.
Okay.
And that is 2 P's, Treestepp Ravers on Instagram. And Facebook is sort of like a family thing.
Okay.
And she really isn't that active on Instagram or any of that. It's, again, I got on Instagram just because, you know, it's a good way to find parties.
Definitely.
Before you know it, then I tried TikTok and I was like, yo, this is like, well, I don't even know what I'm doing here. I can't keep up.
You can't keep up.
Such better answers. But I wonder why these people don't come out to parties and have a good time.
Yeah.
But again, they sort of like one part of it. They don't, you know, enjoy all of it. I guess, I don't know. But I don't know.
Definitely.
Everyone come out and let's make it a dance in summer.
Yeah, definitely. Will you guys be anywhere in New Jersey anytime soon?
Well, we were trying. Maybe this Saturday, someone invited us to Fashion Brunch.
Okay.
So we might go to that on Saturday night. On August 5th, there's a New Jersey Day.
Jamaica Day.
Jamaica Day.
Okay. For the Independence in Patterson.
Okay, good.
So Pat has a huge event every year during the day, and it stops at like 9, 10 o'clock.
Yes.
And we're out there, Platinum Kids and what's his name? Bobby Condis and those guys DJ. Massive B. They DJ. And then at the after party we'll be at as well. Sonic Temple in Patterson.
Street.
August 5th there. Yeah, somewhere over there. But that's with the Platinum Kids and Massive B, all those guys. They're doing the after party this year, so they'll all be at it. So we do. I post as much as I can.
Okay. So you make it a plan to try to post at least where you'll be at.
Yeah. Usually in my story, I put up stuff every couple of days of all the upcoming parties. Like I've been posting Sands and some of those parties. And so
nice, definitely. So before I let you guys go, you know you got to do some dancing, right? You know the dancing got to happen, right? So
one more thing, we're going to a movie premiere tomorrow night.
Oh, nice!
But it's going to be in the city until the 17th of July.
It's called Bad Like Brooklyn Dance Hall.
It's at Tribeca Film Festival.
Okay, nice.
We were fortunate enough to go to the premiere.
And it's produced by Shaggy, produced by Sean Paul. Sean Paul, Shaggy, and Ding are in it. So one's a producer. I think Shaggy's producing.
So it's in New York for the next couple of months, but the premiere's tomorrow, and we actually were fortunate enough to get over there tomorrow. So we're excited.
Nice.
I'd like dance hall. It's 15th Parish, I think they call it. Brooklyn.
Nice. I like it. So again, before I let you guys go, because I saw you, Jason, doing, the crazy. So I decided that's the song I'll play today. So
what about or either one of those? I like both of them.
So here we go.
All right, wait.
Hold on.
Get it to fix, Michelle G. Here we go.
We see a girl dance in a flip flops. See the bubble them a rock, them a fling laps. With a bad boy, yes, with a chick night. Right now me crazy. Me crazy. Overload them crazy. Overload scankers crazy. Right now me crazy. Me crazy. Overload them crazy. Ravers them crazy. Right now we gone pan in hard course. Lobster tail with fandangles. Bad slave time man and I'm a bangers. Man I use them girl as examples. Aye. Say she love the North Coast boys with the rock thing. A shot full of swag when they tag them a pop. Them must have did a weird test class when the beast fly past. And I got one more. Rich parties them know a gunman style. Big Ben spark up and last kick pan kyle. Boss head go gunman file. Be a killer we part with from we are juvenile. And we are on the ground.
What else? Badness, where them a say? How we have up here to set a girl, where them a say? Chain it a drip, bad clocks for a foot, we no listen boy, where you chat, where them a say? What else? Badness, where them a say? How we have up here to set a girl, where them a say? Chain it a drip, bad clocks for a foot, we no listen boy, where you chat up, where them a say? We're pocket no fracture. We're up to the time, just like the watch ya. Cologne a thump, just like a
Yeah, with the fix, Michelle G, Tree Ravers. I want to thank you guys so much, so much for being here tonight. Sorry about the technical difficulties earlier, but I hope to see you guys on more interviews, doing more interviews out here so people can learn even more about you too. So thank you guys so much, and I'm sure I'll see you
So
outside.
much thanks for the invite. Thanks for letting us have a platform, and we really appreciate everybody. Big up Jamaica every time.
Big up yourself.
And big up yourself.
Good night, guys. Thank you so much. Bye. Get with the fix, Michelle G.
Rich badness, them know a gunman style. Big Ben spark up and last stick pan Kyle. Bossy boss head one go gunman file. Be a killer we part with from we are juvenile. How we are on the ground. What else? Badness, where them a say? How we have up here to set a guy, where them a say? Chain it a drip, bad clocks for a foot, we no listen. Ben spark up and last stick pan Kyle. Bossy boss head one go gunman file. Be a killer we part with from we are juvenile.
Yeah, with the fix, Michelle G. That was Treesteppravers in the building. I am always so happy to do interviews. This is something that I love doing, definitely love doing. So I wanted to say shout out to them for being here tonight amidst, the technical difficulties that we were having. I think her live is stuck, but the live will come off. But yeah, with the fix, Michelle G. It's always good to learn about people, right? Because oftentimes we judge people and we don't even know anything about them. So it's really dope to get to know them. When I started putting this interview together today, I was like, you know what? I have to put it together in a manner that we talk about the culture and that we get people to understand that they are not out here culture vulturing. They are basically just out here having a good time, and that's just what it is that they do, as you guys have heard them state. Okay, so I am just always happy to be here and get to know people. I like this. I like doing this, moving right along. Of course, you guys know prayers go out to Haiti. They are experiencing some serious floods and those types of things right now. They are it's just a mess going on. This flood actually happened on Tuesday, and it is the second deadly earthquake in less than 2 years for Haiti, after being battered by torrential rains and flooding this weekend. The region, 200 plus inhabitants were already feeling the collapse of Haiti. So we are sending out prayers again to Haiti. People often have negative comments when it comes to certain things on social media, and I don't indulge in those things because I think it's inappropriate when you're saying, "Oh, they deserve it. They need to clean themselves," and all of these nonsense that people tend to write when it comes to certain situations. So again, we're still sending prayers out to Haiti at this point because it's just a lot going on over there. Okay. So yeah, also, what is his name? TC. TC just lost his lady to they're saying that she had surgery, and that in the midst of the surgery is when everything went left. There's also reports that she got to the hotel and then collapsed, and they tried to resuscitate her and it just didn't happen. So we don't really know precisely what actually happened when it comes to that situation. But as time go by, we will learn more about that. I know that, a lot of times women, as women, we tend to have our own insecurities, even though people are telling us, oh, you're fine, you're perfect, blah, 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 blah. To us, we're seeing all of these imperfections on our bodies. And she went to get a mommy makeover. So, condolences to him, and her family. At this point, they had three little people. I think the youngest is a couple of months old. So condolences to him, and her family at this time. There was also Moniece Slaughter. I don't know if you guys know her, but I watch a lot of Ratchet TV. And she actually, in this week, put up a video of showing her stomach, and she's about to go get surgery. And social media wasn't feeling that at all. Just because it's too soon for us to be putting those things up for someone who just lost their life as a result of that. And then Moniece went back and she put up a statement where she says that she's no longer going to have the surgery, because the doctors have determined that her heart rate is not where they want it to be. So she's no longer going to have the surgery. So she said it's been postponed. Her EKG was irregular, and she will not be undergoing any procedure. And it's bittersweet. She said being trapped in a body you don't recognize, a body that has endured so much so that even after months of proper dieting, medicinal changes, lifestyle changes, physical exercise, therapy for the mind and spirit, it still won't budge. It's the F word, depressing, period. Okay. Now look, I would like to have Monice's body. I'm sorry. Like that little stomach girl, do something. Just go do I don't know. Do something. But the dangers of these surgeries are so, like, it's a lot to deal with. A whole lot to deal with. So if you're going to decide to have surgery, please be careful, be mindful. Know the doctors that you are having these surgeries with. Make sure that these doctors are, fit to do this surgery, because let me see if I can find back the story with TC's lady, where I think they said that the doctor she was using had some violations, and I don't know if he hid them from her or whatever the case may be, but that doctor that she was using did have some violations. And again, as the weeks go by, we are going to learn more about that incident with her. Okay. Ladies, like, let's love on ourselves. Fellas, let's love on ourselves. Fellas, stop telling ladies they're fat, and all of these other things. You're not helping at all. I know, what's her name? Lizzo gets the brunt of a lot of this bullying on social media when it comes to her weight. She was actually just being bullied by Candace, I think is that chick name. And this whole situation happened now with TC's girlfriend. And I think everyone needs to start being aware of how we're treating people on the internet when it comes to their weight. Because again, people are dying, going under the knife because we feel as though our opinions are more valuable than anybody else, right? On my Instagram, I hate when people talk negative in the comments. Like, I don't like it. I don't like people cussing in my comments, and I don't like people attacking people in my comments. I don't like it at all. And I actually had to correct somebody today and said to them, like, we can have a conversation without you being negative or attacking people. There's no need for that. Like, there's so many other things going on in the world that we really have to be very careful of how we're treating people. Okay. What else did I want to talk about? Tory Lanez. Tory Lanez right now, basically, as you guys know, I told you last week, I think that his attorneys are trying to get his sentencing dismissed, lowered, and all of these other things, and the judges are not feeling it. So at this point, the prosecutors are trying to give Tory Lanez 13 years in prison for shooting Megan Thee Stallion. 13 years they're trying to give him in prison for that. Okay, so we'll see how that turns out. I don't have much to talk about in regards to that, but I do want to say that, at the end of the day, using weapons against people and domestic violence and those types of things. I don't condone any of those things. So if you do the crime, then you just gotta do the time. Is how I feel. I really don't care how people feel about that. If you do the time, if you do the crime, you got to do the time. It's just that simple. So we'll see what happens with Tory Lanez as days go by, as to how his sentence will play out. Okay. The other thing I wanted to talk about is I posted a video yesterday or today in regards to father. I believe he's the father of the young lady, and I asked people for their opinions. Let me find the video. I hope it doesn't have any cuss in it, but this is the video that I posted.
You see what I'm talking about? If you see what I'm talking about, you see how they have money inside the house there. Not today, the boy there. Not today, the boy come and take something, and when you finish, the house lock up there. And not today, the boy come there. Huh? Stay there. Two of them. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that inside the house there. Look at that inside the house there. Look at that. Look the man after. Not your mother. Not your mother. Tell don't bring money inside of the house. Don't bring money inside of the house. Don't bring money inside of. Don't bring money inside of that house. Don't bring money out that house. Don't bring money inside of that house. Don't bring money inside of that house. Don't bring money inside of that house. You two outside. You lock the door of a bed there. You call your mother. Don't bring no money inside of that house. That what they tell. They don't tell you and they lock. And when you finish, you there. Hello what? You don't fucking calling. Outside. Go outside. Go outside. Go outside. Go outside. Go outside. Outside. Go outside. Outside.
So that father, I believe he's the father to the young lady. Imagine coming home and your child is in the house, your girl child, your boy child is in the house with the opposite sex or whatever, and there's two individuals in the house and you see that. And I asked people, like, how would you react as a parent? A lot of people were like, they wouldn't record it and put it on social media. Some people said that they're going to discipline their child. And I think what happens in this situation is that this person, this man, if he's her dad, basically, I think he recorded it for evidence, because it's probably one of those situations where another parent is not believing what their child is doing in the home. And I think he recorded that for that purpose. Putting it on social media, a whole another situation. I'm not sure where this happened, but it looks like it was in the islands. I know for a fact here in the United States, you could get arrested for putting that on social media, for beating your child like that, and those types of things. So I'm not really sure what happened with that whole situation. As you guys know, being Caribbean, it's a different type of discipline that Caribbean parents do versus American parents. Yes, American parents do hit their kids and all of those things. But for Caribbeans, it's like an upbringing. It's like a carry on from generation to generation to generation. Could he have talked to the young lady? Yes. Maybe he's talked to her several times and she's not listening, and that's why he took to that step. Because let's be for real, teenagers are hard. They are hard people to deal with. I don't know if anyone has any, but teenagers are hard people to deal with. So at the end of the day, can we knock him for trying to make her understand that her behaviors are not conducive to the type of life that he wants for her? Yes. Can we knock him for trying to be a parent? No. Can we knock him for saying, you know what, this is how I learn my discipline technique, so I'm going to pass this on? Definitely, because I think as a parent myself, hitting children don't do anything. Having the conversations with them might help it better than hitting them. Now, if he had said to her, look, you doing this is not good for you. You can end up pregnant. You could get STDs. You could do all of these things. All of these things that can happen to you that will derail your life. Maybe he's had the conversation before, because you know some parents talk and talk and talk and talk and talk, and these little people don't listen. So the next thing is hand to face or whatever. So I don't know where that father was. A lot of people didn't have a lot of information in regards to it. But again, let's start having conversations with our children about their behaviors. Okay, let's not just revert to just boxing their face open and all of those things. Let's try to have conversations with our children for as much as it takes, because yes, I know sometimes it takes a lot. It does take a lot, but let's try. The other thing I wanted to talk about is Eva. I don't remember Eva's last name, but there's this post that is constantly still going around in regards to her. Eva of the Real Housewives of Atlanta. She married a successful businessman, Michael Sterling. Michael adopted her daughter from a past relationship and raised her as his own along with their two kids. Eva filed for divorce and is demanding that he pay child support for all three kids plus spousal support. People are losing their minds over this whole situation. And let me help you out to understand something, right? Whenever you adopt a child, that child automatically becomes your child. I don't know who told y'all different, but that's what it is. So whatever money one other child, the biological child gets, the adoptive child also gets. This young lady is his daughter in the eyes of the law. So, of course, he will have to take care of her. There is no judge in the entire face of this earth that will say to him he does not have to take care of this little girl. He has to take care of her because he adopted her as his own. So that is what's going to happen. So y'all could stop the foolishness now. It's stupid. It's foolish. Look up the law, look up the adoption laws, and you shall see that this is a situation where this is his child. Okay? Let's talk about going through cell phones, right? So I saw a meme today. Well, it's a meme with messages, right? And what is happening is that this young lady, I guess, this man decided to go through his girl's phone. And sometimes you save people in your phone as different names and all of that when you're cheating or whatever, right? And homeboy went through her phone and found one, two, three, four, five, six, seven different dudes' names saved as seven different things. So homegirl has one dude saved as dude with a blue hat, Bubba. He gave me $100, light skin, Scully, tattoos everywhere, and he got a white car. How homegirl has saved all the men that I guess she's talking to, dealing with, or whatever in her phone. People, mind your business. Mind your gosh darn business, okay? Because y'all are gonna go through people's phone and then y'all are gonna be upset. Y'all gonna be upset. Like, I stop going through people's phone so that you don't get yourself hurt. You're gonna see things that you don't expect. So, yeah, stop it. Stop going to people's phones. Mind your business. Mind your own business. Okay? Mind your business.
Okay. My pocket full of money cause it tour done. Right now me too young for you slow down. Neck full of gold like me step up on the podium. Stepping at the parties a showdown. Harder anything me can build me no own on. How much gal I run me down I mean I know none. I grade a bun in me cup me a chew ram. Tonight I just more fun. Tonight while we live we gonna drink and celebrate. Tonight vibes is here.
Yeah, if you're gonna be with people, folks, stop going through their stuff. Stop going through people's personal property. You're only gonna hurt yourself. You're only gonna hurt yourself. And speaking of hurting selves, like I don't understand what people be doing in their lives, but this ex-doctor tries to have his wife killed again after serving prison time for the first failed murder for hire plot. Okay, so a former New York doctor decided to spin the block one last time on his wife after failing to have her killed during their initial murder to hire plot. Era Ira Bernstein, a former successful podiatrist, has been hit with a new set of charges for attempting to have his wife murdered for the second time in just a few years. The 49-year-old was released from prison in 2021 after serving 4 years for a similar scheme. In 2015, Bernstein worked with his lover, Kelly, to pay car salesman, oh my gosh, Mackenzie, I guess, $100,000 to run over his wife. Susan was to make it to look like it was an accident. Bernstein would eventually plead guilty to felony conspiracy and was sentenced to 5 to 15 years behind bars in 2017. Just 2 years after being released, he again tried to take Susan down. Details of how the new plot unfolded has not been released by the Ramapo Police Department as the investigation is continuing. However, investigators have confirmed that Bernstein recruited his sister, attorney Jacqueline Goldberg, to help him destroy evidence. The new plot allegedly took place between July 29, 2022 through September 21st of 2022. Thankfully, Susan does not appear to have been harmed. Bernstein has been charged with 1 count each of second-degree criminal solicitation for degree unlawful solicitation, tampering with physical evidence, and 5th-degree criminal conspiracy. Ironically, he will only face a maximum of 3.5 to 7 years in prison if convicted this time. Goldberg faces 1 count of evidence of each of tampering with physical evidence, 3rd-degree hindering the prosecution, and 5th-degree conspiracy. Both have pleaded not guilty. Brethren, you must like jail. You got something in jail that you wanted to go back to because what? You tried to kill a lady 2 times? Why? What you do? So he's gonna be heading back to jail very soon. But because it's the same crime the twice, I guess he's going to not have to do that much time. Look, people, if you're not happy in your relationships, just leave now. Well, what's wrong with just leaving? Just leave. Go about your business and find a person that you think will make you happy. Why you gotta try to take people's lives, bro? It's never that serious. It's never that serious, you know? I don't be understanding folks and you know why they feel the need to do these things, but it is what it is. And Mr. Bernstein, or whatever his name is, he will be charged again in this crime. So yeah, get with the fix, Michelle G. I would like to thank Treesteppravers for being on the Instagram live today. Despite technical difficulties, I think we're gonna be okay from now on with the Instagram live. I'm not gonna touch anything. I'm just gonna disconnect and rest things down because I don't know what's going on with this stuff. But thank God it worked out, and I so appreciate them for being on the live. Who do I have next week? Who do I have next week? My phone is up there. I know I will have Lexi will be back on the live next week. And I don't remember who else I have in the first hour. I don't remember. Oh my goodness. Yeah, so that flyer will be made and posted, of course. So whoever that. Oh my gosh, I'm drawing a blank. I'm really drawing a blank, but I know Lexi will be in the second hour next week on Get With The Fix. I want to thank you guys again for tuning in. I am streaming live on GetWithTheFix.net, Blaze Radio, Mighty Mix, Majestic, Coffee, Metric, Facebook, Instagram, everywhere you could think of, Google, Apple, everywhere. So I'll see you guys next week. Shout out to all the graduates. Shout out to all the prom people. My son is going to prom tomorrow, God willing. With this air outside, we don't know what they're going to do, but homeboy decided to go to prom last week. So shout out to your parents as well.
Just you a split tear. You want a queen of jail. But when it legalized, will your charges appear? 7 days are a fine, but the evidence couldn't find. No, you want me spend the time, I pay the fine. I'm a want you forgive me back mine. Give me my herbs, my skunk, my lamb spread, my sensimina, my herbs. This a triple OG, cause somebody diesel me need my herbs. Oh,
Hashtag, I'm a big deal.
Shout out to all of the parents who have gotten these kiddies together to graduate college, to graduate high school, kindergarten, elementary, all of these places. We have been holding down these little people for so long. So shout out to the true parents who are out here doing all of these things for our babies. You're a big deal.
VIP, you're my friend and my VIP. VIP. Ask anybody boy.
I'm a big deal. You're my friend, I'm a big deal. Yeah, we're kinda important. For real. Oh yeah, I'm a big deal. And my friends are
I will see you guys next Wednesday. Next Wednesday, I'll be live in the building. Good night. Good night, good night, good night. DJ Dre, of course, is up next on Get With The Fix. Also, Majestic and Mighty Mix.
So big up your chest and stand proud and don't matter about nobody, no man no more than no man on this earth. So whether you walk or you a drive car, if you're white or black like tar, me feel good in yourself, you're a star. Push up on no one and tell all the haters I'm a big deal. You're my friend, I'm a big deal. I'm if you tell you, yeah, we're kinda important. Okay. For real. Oh yeah, I'm a big deal. Believe me, my friends are some big deals.
Tell me about my mother joke, me no run that. No farmer funny joke, me no run that. Cat joke, we no run that. Yeah, we run that. We no work with that. Me no like that style. Me no want that profile. Funny money I run, me no want that Kyle. Hope you a work, and we no like that. With that, we no like that style. Big man, you shouldn't touch a juvenile. The joke you a run to we and a fun so. Mine we go for the chorus. Riley, don't come around us. If you know you're not straight, don't try grounds out, man. Cause you will get eliminated. This on a social network, but me still a hold my space. Only Jaja can help if you violate. So go and sing Amazing Grace. Go and live your life, sir. Just don't bring it around, yeah. Keep it in a private. We no want know what in a your toilet. We no like that style. Me no want that profile. Funny money I run, me no want that Kyle. Hope you a work and we no like that. With that. We don't like that style. Big man, you should not touch a juvenile.
And I talk about a Red Bull mixed with Gatorade. Or the black one. The same one you call your friend, them want to up you.
Them want to iron dog and puppy yo.
Watch out. You the what the ends.
Get With The Fix, Michelle G. I'll see you guys next week. Good night, good night.
Them hard no claim. Them hard no claim. You will know the back and belly rat when you say them hard no claim. Them hard no claim. Them hard no claim. I be a pre, them a pre from the film a rolling.
The only one you can trust is a dead man. I know the police or the soldier or the
look at us now. Some of them a tell life away, and all a set of people fear we. But look at us now, we are still around. Dirty heart, I go tired for see we. Tired for